Thought it was a great performance by our team. We know Northern Iowa is good. They're talented and they're well coached. At the beginning of the match, it was a handful. They were hitting, I think at that first media timeout, they were hitting 529 or something, and it was on. But to our athletes' credit, they hung in there and just kept playing good Gopher volleyball, and were able to turn things around. So I just thought it was great. Really proud of the team, and obviously very happy to be advancing. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and open up for questions.
Coach, when you see this kind of balanced performance, where not only do you statistically in the end dominate after a very tense kind of start to the match, can you just talk about kind of when you get a team performance like that, what do you take away from that as a coach?
Well, one of the things we talked about at the beginning was the idea of depth and talent and being able to attack in different ways. And to see that coming to fruition at a time when we want that to be a part of our package is great. It's a testament to how hard these athletes have worked. So yeah, really, really good for us. And yeah, I think it's an important thing for us moving forward to be able to have a lot of hitters be successful.
Either Taylor or Cece, you guys went on that nice run after that stoppage in play. It wasn't that long of a stoppage. How did you guys manage to just take off from there?
Yeah, Rachel Kokeli came in and got us on a great run. She had some awesome serves, knocking them out of system, and I think that just kind of sparked some momentum for us defensively. Like our blocking was cleaner, our defense was cleaner. So just like cleaning things up on our end made the biggest difference.
Yeah, I think that we all really just stayed engaged the entire time, and I think the in-between plays when we were talking, we were just motivating each other, telling us what we need to do next, what we were doing well, and just that really pushed us over to continue that run.
In terms of just playing your style of volleyball, I know that makes sense, but like Coach was saying, they came out really hot. I mean, they were working around your block. It seemed like they were finding gaps all over the place. Is that just a feeling as a team or what do you say as a team at that moment? Do you stick to what you're trying to do, or are you trying to kind of solve the riddle of whatever's working so well for them?
Yeah, to an extent. I think we made a lot of great adjustments throughout the match. Blocking-wise, we were in much better positions, but I think also, we don't need to do anything super special to make good plays, and I think that's what we were able to do because we were like, you know what, they can't sustain hitting 600, 700 this whole match, so if we can just keep playing good Gopher volleyball, we'll hang in there.
Cece or Hugh, was there any extra emotion or sentimentality tonight, just knowing this is your last match here at the top?
Yeah, to an extent. I don't think it's like hit me yet because in my mind I'm like there's 2 more weeks, so that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I'd concur. We still got a lot of stuff we're focused on, and it's always been about the team, so that's where our heads are at.
Can anybody talk about Carter's play and McKenna tonight too? To have 2 freshmen come out and just play at that level in the second round of the NCAA tournament, is that what you expect? Are you impressed? What do you think of that kind of performance?
I think they did a really good job. I think that their heads are both in the game, and I think that we were talking with them throughout the entire match, and I think they just stayed engaged, and they're making sure that we were listening to them, and that they would also give us feedback, so it wasn't just like a top priority type of thing. I think we were all just communicating really well with one another.
All right, anything more for our coach or student athletes?
Oh yeah. You face you get to face Ohio State next. That's a team that you're obviously really familiar with. Does that and traveling to Texas just as you get ready for that or think about that? Is that exciting to know that you're going to go play a team for a 3rd time? Presents kind of a unique challenge.
Yeah, I think the benefit is it's a little bit easier to put the plan together. We know they're good, and as you would expect at this phase of the tournament, everyone's good. So, what's happened in the past, I think is I'm not sure it's irrelevant, but I'm not sure it matters either. What matters is you get down to Texas and lock in and go compete. So that's the task, and yeah, we'll look for a good match against a good team.
Talk about how your offense and defense play off each other. It seems that there becomes a momentum that you all have, and I wonder if you can feel that on the court? Does it feel like everybody is raising their play together? Just kind of had that element tonight where it felt like all of a sudden you're just unstoppable, it felt like. And I wonder what that's like as a player.
I think for me personally, it's more of like I see my teammate get a really good dig, I want to get that kill, just so we can kind of like represent one another, because I know that they work their butt off to be able to read around the block and get that really good dig. So it's my job to like get the set off whoever set the ball to me, and then also make sure I make that play.
Yeah, I think that's right. That idea that we're building energy, you know what I mean? Like one good play leading to another good play, leading to another good play. I mean, I think that's what you want. And at the beginning of the match, there's a lot of unknowns. I mean, this is a little bit different team, different style. Similar thing to last night. You get into kind of a groove in the Big Ten of playing whatever Big Ten teams are, but the style's a little bit different. So it takes some time to pick the lock. But I think once we got our spots right, once we felt a little bit better about where we needed to be, then you feel that energy build. I think that's a real thing, yeah.
Just one last one, kind of leading off what Pat said. I know you all are very good at compartmentalizing your season. I understand that. But I just, to kind of walk off of this court after 11 seasons and know that you're not going to coach, I just wonder is there some part of you that says I have to compartmentalize that until the end of the season, or I just wonder how you...
No, we knew about it early on during the year.
Yes.
And so we've had time to process that, and now we just accept that that's the way it's going. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy and savor this and just be in it together. I mean, I think, again, it's always been about the team. So, yeah, the most profoundly satisfying thing is to come out here, play great volleyball, win a match in front of a great home crowd, and be done. Yeah, wonderful. And there's still more to come. You know what I mean? So when I say be done, it isn't like be done with the match. I mean, that was a great thing to be a part of. So just, yeah, I think it feels awesome. But there's nothing like, I don't know, emotional thread with that. It's just we're here. We're in the tournament. We're playing in the Sweet 16. How great that we won. And guess what? Now we're going to go watch Ohio State and get ready for that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're not waxing philosophical at this point.
It did seem like a really good setup. Like, what an excellent performance to have yes. So anyway.
Believe me, I don't mind the fact that we played great and we won. Yeah, that's not bumming me out. Yeah, not at all.
All right, anything more?
Yeah, as businesslike as this is, was there a moment tonight when maybe you allowed yourself to look around at this crowd and just kind of soak in the atmosphere? Because you're not going to get to do this anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, that might let me in to watch a game from time to time. I mean, I'm not sure I'm banned from the premises. So, I mean, I'll still be able to be here when the PAV is going off. And hey, I got to have a part and being part of the formative process of having the performance center and the Tower Flex and all this stuff. And we tried to build on what Mike Hebert and his people built and everyone before them. We're all standing on the shoulders of people that came before us. But I promise you, the most satisfying thing is being here with these athletes who have gone through a really incredible season. And here we are playing great in December, like we talked about in August. And one of the things we couldn't talk about is all the ebbs and flows and adversities and injuries and all the other things we had to deal with. But here we are. And that's the part that I'm most proud of. Really, I mean, that's where I'm at. And the rest, whatever, we'll figure that out. But this is cool. How great. I'm proud of these guys. Yeah, and I should be, because look what they're doing. Pretty remarkable. Very good.
All right. That was
Peace
good.
out. There you go.